My name's Joshua. I'm from Strangeloop. And 4 years ago, we had a dream, a belief, and that was that performance could make our customers more money. Tim talked yesterday about being in a tribe. I wear a suit and I talk about money, so I'm not sure I belong in the tribe. But I share some of the values. And my job is to go out and talk to customers about the relationship between performance and money. The better the relationship, the more stats, the more money I make. It's a good deal. The real question, though, the real debate when I go and talk to people, because we all share this belief, but to be honest, it's a well-kept secret. When I go talk to executives, this is not a belief they share. They come and tell me, are you sure performance makes a difference? They haven't been and seen all the stats that we've seen. And then they come and tell me, isn't it expensive? What's the relationship between time and money? How much should I put in? What's fast enough? One of the most important questions that we're seeing over and over again is where should I invest when it comes to mobile? When we talk to our customers, they are investing in mobile. They want to make their sites fast for mobile platforms. They understand, as Steve said in a blog post, that we are at square one. No data, very few tools. So really what I'm here to do today is ask for your help. We need to start collecting data. We need to start building tools. We need to start taking that belief that most of us share and bring it into the mobile world. We have a customer called AutoAnything. We've been working with them for over 2 years. We've been collecting stats. Our business is to really work with companies that can't raise an army of developers in order to make the performance impacts that you see up here, who can't regression-proof their software because they're changing too. And we just heard and we all know that new code's slow. When we looked at our business impact, and we shared this yesterday in a session with AutoAnything, we know that performance across the site went up by about 65%. We know that average order size went up by 6%, and we know that conversion went up by 9%. This was across all their users. So then the question is, what does this look like for their mobile users? And frankly, there's not really enough data. We have some preliminary data that I want to share with you. But what I really want to do is, by looking at this data, I encourage all of you, people developing tools, people doing research, I want you to come tell us this data. We're not an analytics company. What we saw is there was an increase of 40% in performance. Now, there are so many mobile browsers. There's some great sessions on this the other day. We don't touch them all because we don't know what they all do. So we saw average order size go up. We saw conversion rate go up. But this is very preliminary data, although it's collected over 8 months. So if I'm Parag, who's the CTO over at AutoAnything, how much should I invest? Where should I invest? One of the things we've done across a group of our sites, all e-commerce sites, is we put together some data around what is the relationship between the speed of a landing page, where you first come to a site, and conversion. And the reason we did this is because we want our customers to be able to start making smart investments. What is the ROI if somebody comes and tells me there's a feature that can gain 2 seconds? So in this case, I can look at this graph and I can say, well, 2 seconds in these particular customers, if I speed up their landing page by 2 seconds, I'm probably going to gain a 25% bump in conversion. Why is that important? Well, now when I go talk to the money people, I can start putting together a business case for what the investment is worth. At Strangeloop, we want them to invest in our technology. But frankly, we understand that there are developers out there, there are other tools. Regardless of what technology they invest in, organizations need to be able to make good decisions. When we lay over this a mobile graph, and again, I want to caution you, there's not enough data here. This is a preliminary line. It certainly doesn't have the curve that we want, but we know there is a line here. We know that that line is influential because when you're making decisions with limited resources, you need, obviously, to make the right decision. If you're going to do a whole investment in your mobile space, how much is it worth to you? How much are you going to gain? What should the investment be? So we sit here today really asking for your help. We want, it took us 2 years, 2.5 years from the first data points around the value of performance to institutionalizing this and making it something that we could talk to the world about. We cannot wait 2 years in the mobile space. I don't have to tell you that this is growing. I don't have to tell you this is important. But we need to quantify how important. Thank you very much.